I guess, to left-handed hitters, but he's also got a little bit of a cutter that he'll use to lefties.
We are underway, and just like that, Jeremy Pena pays off Julia's report by singling on the first pitch of the night. That is a 7-game hitting streak for Pena as he singles to left. Continued his hitting streak last night with 1 hit and 4 at-bats. And he pops this one high in the air, got under this on the infield. Way up there, the third baseman Miguel Vargas lets it drop, and they're going to get Jeremy Pena at second base. Smart play by the White Sox third baseman to change out Pena on the base pass for Yordan Alvarez. That's for Lamont Wade Jr. No at-bats for Lucas Spence against Burke. That pitch gets away, and Yordan's like, hey, if Jeremy Pena was on base, he would advance to second, so I'm going to as well. And Paredes just had another streak broken. He hadn't struck out in 27 consecutive plate appearances, longest streak in all of baseball until that strikeout.
Over under, Steve, is at 5.5. There's a chopper to the left side as Miguel Vargas trying to throw across. That will do it here for his top of the first inning.
Get things right, and he will face a team he has had success against in the past. The Chicago White Sox. He delivers a fastball at the top of the zone, and that's a strike. Leadoff hitter had double, a single, and was also hit by a pitch on base 3 times. This ball into right. Cam Smith will make a reach out and catch it play. That ball was dying on him, and it looked like it was going to get 1-2 the count to Munetaka Murakami, and that is a called third strike. No, they're going to say he went around. Either way, it's a strikeout. Hunter. Here's Miguel Vargas. He sends one into center. That was an excellent first inning for Hunter Brown. Threw strikes and threw some fuel. The Diesel with a strong 1-2-3 first. Time on a Saturday afternoon in the Windy City. Here is a guy, Lamont Wade Jr., checking his swing on a pitch down the third baseline. He's going to end up with a hit. That is University of Maryland on University of Maryland crime. Sean Burketerp and Lamont Wade Jr. As he gets Walker here. Another strikeout with his 4-seam fastball. Second strikeout of the game for Burke. 2-0 pitch sent in the air into right center. Braden Montgomery, the right fielder, takes charge and puts it away for the second out. And Spence down on strikes. Another strikeout with the fastball. All 3 strikeouts for Burke on the 4-seamer. Astros with another leadoff hit, but still scoreless. And Colson Montgomery pops one into shallow center. Jeremy Pena drifts out. He is called off at the last second by Lamont Wade Jr. A little scary there, but Lamont had it for the first out. This season against right-hand pitching. Saw him get pinch hit for when the Astros went to the lefty out of the bullpen yesterday. But Hunter strikes him out here for the second out of the inning. That's the second strikeout for Brown. He wants the true 100 when he gets there. That's a swing. That one is definitely a swing. Hunter Brown looking as good as we have seen in a while. The Diesel.
It's not necessarily true.
Because of the length of the swing at times?
Because of the length of the swing at times, because you could have one of the quicker swings.
Off that injured list. Down to the count here, and the breaking ball picking up the strikeout. That's 5 strikeouts for Burke in the second out of the inning. But he also doesn't see many hitters like Yordan. He got in there on a 3-1 pitch, and Yordan ground softly to second. Sean Burke has been impressive, a couple of hits. Hit hard into right. That'll be the first base runner of the night for the White Sox. Tristan Peters, a line single here to lead off the third.
3.
That one's popped in the air, shallow center. Altuve looking out. Coming in is Cam Smith, who makes the running catch for the first out. This ball high in the air into right center, hit pretty deep, but back on it is Lucas Spence. He'll make the catch. Retreating to first is Peters, 2 away. That's chopped towards Walker. There's the ground ball. First ground out of the day for Hunter. 3 unassisted, ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left.
Let's hope these are the hitting shoes.
That one into left, pretty well hit. Back to the wall and jumping to make the catch at the wall, Sam Antonacci. Into right field, playable for Braden Montgomery, who puts it away. Altuve lines out for the second out.
I didn't want to state the obvious, Tom.
On the ground to first. Minataka didn't go with the backhand. He kept the forehand going on that ground ball, and it worked out for him. A couple of close calls. 1-2 the count to Murakami. And he hits the ball hard into right field. Just a second hit allowed by Hunter. It's a leadoff hit for the second straight inning. Murakami with a leadoff single.
Way it, isn't he?
Oh, well, there's never been a Stroll pole consideration before the Lambert revelation in 26, and Hunter struggles lately, and Hunter's like, don't forget who the big dog is. Got him. Hunter Brown rolling through this lineup with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and he snatches a throw back from Yainer Diaz with his 5th K. Oh yeah, Hunter Brown, the diesel is fueled up tonight. Strikes out the last 3 in the inning, getting the 3, 4, and 5 hitters in order.
That can be exhausting when you have games like you did last night.
They're going to challenge that pitch.
Yeah, the pitcher did.
Edgar Caro followed the suit of Sean Burke.
Did he?
Yeah, Caro definitely tapped his helmet too. Burke might have tapped his cap, and they're both going to be wrong.
The call is confirmed.
Yeah, whoever called it missed it.
Chicago has 1 challenge remaining.
Slider gets Walker to start the inning. That is now a half-dozen strikeouts for Burke as well. 1 out in the 5th. 0 or 2 runs his last 6 starts. Only once did he allow 2 runs, so he has averaged 1 run allowed per start. Yainer's going to challenge this pitch called by Shane Livensparger. He thought that 1-1 pitch was in or down, and Yainer is going to lose that challenge. ABS powered by T-Mobile shows you that both challenges in this inning have been foul tips the fastball. That is another strikeout with a 4-seamer. 7 strikeouts in the game for Burke and 2 outs in the inning. Called 3rd strike. Spence called out for a ace strikeout for Burke. He strikes out the side, getting Walker, Diaz, and Spence in order. Extended hold from Hunter. And he gets the ground ball to Altuve, who backhands it. Makes the play on Montgomery for the 1st out. Now the Astros assistant pitching coach. Ethan has his family in town as they come back here to Chicago. But Montgomery, the double play combo for the White Sox. This one off the mound, backhanded by Altuve on a couple of hops, and Jose's throw is there for the final out of the inning. Hunter is retired 6 in a row. Athletic family brewing between those two. Oh, Cam Smith hit by a pitch. It was an 0-1 fastball that got him on the left arm, somewhere near the elbow. Cam seems to be okay. 1-1 to Pena, who has a 1-for-2 night going, and he hits the ball towards short and underneath the glove of Colson Montgomery and into left field. Montgomery couldn't make that play, and Pena is going to reach, putting runners on 1st and 2nd. Astros 2nd base runner into scoring position tonight. 3-0 count to the big man. And that is ball 4. Jordan walks for the 68th time this year. That'll load the bases up with nobody out for Isaac Paredes. There's a base hit into right field. In to score Cam Smith. The ball gets past Braden Montgomery to the wall. Everybody's going to score on the bases, and Isaac's going to get to 3rd. 3-0 Astros.
Huge play. 6th inning coming alive for the Astros again in back-to-back games.
Right back to the mound, gloved by Burke. He'll flip it to 1st. Altuve retired for the 1st out of the inning. Mott goes too far on that check swing. That'll be a strikeout for Burke, his 9th of the night in the 2nd out of the inning. out, and finally, Walker a little frustrated as he may have left the zone there on the 13th pitch, but what a battle it was. 10 strikeouts for Burke. Ground ball left side. Pena backs up on it, has time with the catcher running, and makes a strong throw. Good play by Jeremy for the first out.
That was a great pitch.
Ground ball instead to Altuve, who plays it on a couple of hops. Antonacci retired for the second out. A couple of ground outs here, and all of a sudden Hunter getting the ground. Ground ball off the mound. Pena with a nice shorthand pick. Short hop pick, and he makes the play for the final out. 3 ground ball outs in the 3 overall runs for the first time in a string of 7 straight games where he had allowed 0, 1, or 2 runs. As Yiner grounds out to short for the first out of the 7th. In his hometown after a hit by pitch and a single to start the series. Puts this one in play, but covered up by Munetake Murakami for the second out of the inning. This is clearing single and error. On the ground to third. Vargas on a couple of hops will make the throw. Smith retired to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Trevor Richards out of the bullpen. 7th inning year at home before the injury. This ball into right field. Cam going back on it. Has plenty of room in front of the warning track. And Miguel Vargas retired for the first out of the 7th. Sox start. He's walked at least 2, including that night against Boston. Big hop on Walker, who hangs with it. Flips it to Hunter Brown for the second out. Got him! Strikeout number 7 for Hunter Brown. He has retired 12 in a row. 7 2-hit shutout innings for the Diesel tonight. And there's a base hit. This one to right field. 3 consecutive 3-hit games for JP3. And he's a leadoff base runner in the 8th.
Trying to figure out and put into context what the season he's having is remarkable.
Pitch got away from Caro, and Jeremy advances on the swing and miss on the changeup.
That would be pretty good.
That would be outstanding. Didn't like the changeup from Richards. Struck out against him last night. Strikes out here. Pokes one into right. Being waved around is Pena. Braden Montgomery with the throw, and he is safe at home plate. Caro dropped the throw. Astros lead 4-0. Pena scores on the Paredes' 3rd RBI of the night. That one pop foul. Murakami makes the catch. In foul territory for the second out. And Trammell down on the fastball to end the inning. The Astros add a run on a hit by Pena, and the RBI by Isaac Paredes. It's now 4-0.
Has himself another opportunity here with the bottom of the order.
First pitch swinging, Braden Montgomery with a base hit to left field. He's a leadoff base runner for the White Sox here in the 8th. Just a third. First batter getting the scoring position for the White Sox with that walk is Braden Montgomery. He goes to second on the walk to Peter. Tried to hold up. He went too far. That's a strikeout for Abreu. The call made by the home plate umpire Livensparger. Mydroth didn't like that he didn't appeal to first. Towards second. Allen can't make the play. He stays with it. Throw just in time to get Caro. Allen wanted to turn 2, but he couldn't make the play cleanly, and they do get the out at first. Last night he struck him out with that slider down. This one popped up. Christian Walker backing up a few steps, and he puts it away. Bennett Sousa strands 2 in scoring position. They dropped to 15%. Now they're back up to a 30% chance to make the playoffs, and leading tonight in the 9th inning. This ball into center. Playable for Tristan Peters. That's the first out of the inning. This ball also into center. It's going to hang up for Peters for the second out of the inning. In that same Fangraphs playoff percentage chances in the American League standings. Peters is going to be busy this inning. This one he'll come in for after the walk to Christian Walker. 3 flyouts to center. We'll see who's pitching in the ninth. Might be Bennett Sousa for more. Fly ball pretty well hit to center. Lucas Spence near the wall, puts it away in front of the wall for the first out. Murakami gave it a ride, but just allowed out here in the ninth. Vargas sends one over the head of Nick Allen into center field for a base hit. Now it gets away from Spence, and the throw into second is going to be late. That'll be a single and an error on the Astros rookie center fielder to put a runner in scoring position. This ball hit well to right field. That's going to be down into the corner. Into score is going to be Vargas. White Sox on the board with Colson Montgomery snapping an 0 for 15 with an RBI single. It's now a 4-1 game. Tried to hold up. He goes too far. That's a strikeout for Hader. Out number 2 in the inning. Acuna down as a pinch hitter. Now the White Sox down to their final out. Got him. Ball game over. Astros a 5-game winning streak, matching their longest winning streak of the season. A 4-1 win, and the Diesel is back. Hunter Brown, brilliant. Josh Hader, now 6 all-time amongst lefty relievers, picking up the save tonight.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Everything starting with the starting pitching. And that was Hunter Brown. He was on a mission, slowed things down a little bit, and got after it. The velocity was up. The swing and miss was out of control, and it was a beautiful thing to watch. And the Astros offense doing just enough to keep this win streak going.
239th career save for Hader, number 42 on the all-time list, number 6 amongst lefties. Astros post-game show presented by Whataburger with Esch and Bogey, and help from Julia starts next.